their keys and make the proper plays.
And we'll see how determined they are. From the 22, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready. Hey, Orbit. Let's look at me. Zipper. Now.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 55 to mine. Check 55.
Hey, zoom. Five.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Hey, wahoo!
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat.
I'm on. Speak grip.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Bryant's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now Ryan. It's caught by Crabtree. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Got it complete to Crabtree. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
From the shotgun, Ryan looking deep for Julio. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Final play of the half here. Mariota. They'll get this complete to Batson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So nothing separating these two teams as we head to the break all square. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. So 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Mike 54.
X3, 218, chopper. Leo.
You go tight.
You down.
You go tight up there.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Mike 54. Time to go night-night.
Ready?
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go. 15 line. 15 line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Mike.
Yo. Go. Go, five.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover it.
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
First down, Titans.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I got one. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I hope you brought your left because I'm a...
One.
From the gun, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Kill. Turn up.
On second down now, it's Grant. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
60 or. Hey.
Lucky.
Hey, Echo.
Check right. Watch 55. It's a party now.
Get it.
This is Freeman on first and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, defense.
On 2nd and 9. Ryan, that's caught over the middle. Hooper. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Kill, kill, kill.
Shoot.
From the gun, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Crabtree, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
One. Check 49.
Check it, hot read.
Three. One.
And turn it up.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Keanu Neal.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
Ready, ready.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
61, match box, go.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They go play action here on first down. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On third down, Mariota. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
First down, Mariota. Quick hitter here, it's complete. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mariota now. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Here we go. Here we go.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Mariota now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Tack McKinley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw Mariota. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Grant with his second TD of the game, his sixth. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Freeman again. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
You're not ready.
Yes.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans will get the football at their 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mariota. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that, because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
54. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Check 52.
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
One. 3.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down, Mariota. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Check 13.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Takk McKinley getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. On 3rd down, it's Freeman. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One last shot now from Mariota. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Brings up 2nd and
10. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Bang, 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 bang.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 23. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.